Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Palmer, and guys, let's get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will take the field first. And last week, you wanted team back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't...
That rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Bully ball on 3rd and short.
On offense here, you're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick the...
He's loose. They get this sophomore
right back to their playmaker and running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, he's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Back to pass, it's Morton. Snagged in the middle, it's Douglas. And he's brought down.
More creative ways to get him involved.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the back. He's brought down at the 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting up it off with a nice run late. But what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
And he's got they're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cougars offense will go to work for the 1st time. And what a performance, an aerial show.
Trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field. You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
Usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking for a man, it's Wegman. And the quarterback is...
Defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the ball will be down.
To tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Finds his man. It's Joyner. Still running at the 40. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. Blast his way ahead. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Going to be a gain of about already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking for room. It's Connors.
And like the play call, you're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against a wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
Didn't have much of it. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. To the air, it's Beckman. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cougars!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch close.
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far. I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to UNLV. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle.
Wide open spaces. They get this sophomore on.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
Pressure coming. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after
success, stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Going to the ground. And a pickup. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. And he was...
D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. Kitchen instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Dropping back, it's Morton. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down. First down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute. And the Red Raiders are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Knocked off his feet. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw, it's Morton. It's complete to the left. And man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Powers through the defender. They really need to convert this 3rd and 1 to capitalize on that great field position. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. They make the stop, but he got the one he needed and plenty. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. They'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied. Call by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got...
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in. Defense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
We're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that
game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counter?
The run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Wegman. Just too much mustard. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had it gone to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're going to execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got it in the middle. It's Virgil. Gets away from one. He's got space. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem also for him.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. That's a breath away from the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grab near the marker. It's Douglas. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Big time play by the Red Raiders. Now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw. It's Morton. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is...
Defense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Another incomplete.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for.
No problem. Big leg. Nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but and the Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Connors. Finally corralled, but not
the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Strong run, picks up
yards on the ground to show for it. At this point, that looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Connors.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility.
It's closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Can't hang on, and it'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack on 2. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Grabbed behind the line, it's Connors. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on the 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes! Is that stiff arm steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Used to play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be.
Play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Fires to the right. And he got a hand in there.
Air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
They've avoided the interception to come down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick handoff. And he never had a chance.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run. Getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He is. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Unleashes to the end zone. Quickly complete pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Red Raider! And the pummeling has started. They're in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any creep. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Houston going up tempo.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just giving it back some space so he can make some plays.
The Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. It's a seam wide open. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Connors. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this.
He's got it inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires left. Pulls it in. 1st and goal. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. And he just fled.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
On the last one.
A field goal is not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a heat. Down he goes. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not a whole lot. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line.
Has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this.
He smashes his way through again. He's... They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14, and they want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can.